off, so I had to switch the internet around. Hopefully it stays on. Sorry about that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be planting, and I'll give you a quick little shot of the garden. So I'm going to flip the camera around. There we go. So here's the garden. I'll take you over to the plants, show you what I've got growing this year. So I've got a bunch of peppers. I just bought these the other day. A bunch of different varieties. This is the Big Bertha bell pepper. Those actually do really well here. We've got some different tomatoes this year to try out. Let's see what we got here. We got the sugary tomato, basils, all kinds of stuff. I don't want to get too off track showing you every little thing. So I definitely need to get these plants in the ground today. Some more tomatoes. So this stuff here I bought at the store, and then right here this I started from seed in the garage. So I'm going to take you guys quickly over to the garage and show you that setup, so you can see how I start everything. Okay. Let's see here. It's a little different live streaming. I can't edit the video and to cut this part out. All right. So this is where I start all my seeds during the winter time. I'm going to flip the camera for you so you can check it out. This is my setup. I've just got these. These are the Burpee self-watering starting trays, and I just transplanted these pretty recently into these little cups that are made out of, or pots that are made out of. I don't know what they're made out of. What are they made out of? Let's see. Does it tell you? It's a good question. Some kind of organic material that they'll break down in the soil. So these are my peppers. These are the Zvarsky peppers. Can't buy these in the store. And then I've got some cantaloupes here, the mountain honey cantaloupe, and I've got some cucumber growing. So I'll be taking those out to the garden as well and planting them. I'll be kind of pulling them in and out, hardening them off a little bit. But this is the grow setup in the garage. And that's the grow light, a super crazy grow light that probably cost me a lot of money to run. This is like some kind of a controller for the grow lamp. So yeah, that's my grow setup. All right, so we'll head back out to the garden and we'll start planting stuff. I'm still not quite sure on the layout I'm going to use. I've been kind of racking my brain over where I'm going to plant stuff this morning. So we'll see how it goes. All right. Yeah, I think the live's going much better. I had it connected to the house's internet, and it was it booted me off. So unfortunately, I had to start over. Okay, so we're going to flip the camera back around. So this is what I'm going to be using, like to dig my holes for the plants. I had this stuff, a lot of this stuff laying around, and I decided just to make a little mix, and I'm going to just be mixing that in around each plant, mix it in the soil. So I've got some left, and that's got worm castings, composted wood chips, biochar. It's got trace ocean minerals, volcanic ash, and fossilized kelp in it. And then my wife had this potting soil, been sitting around for a while. So I decided we got to use this stuff, get rid of it. So it's got some mycorrhizal fungi in it. And then I mix some Gaia Green glacial rock dust, and I've got some EB Stone Organics worm castings. I just mixed everything together. No like specific ratio or anything like that. So yeah, we're gonna start planting. All right, so let's start with the tomatoes because those I know where those are gonna go. I'm gonna set the camera up. Yeah, I definitely need to live stream more and get used to doing this. Let's see here. All right, so I think that's good. You can see what I'm doing here. Let me grab the tomatoes and start getting them in the ground. Okay. My cat's over here in a dump in the garden, leaving me a surprise. All right, these are the early girl varieties. Okay. Here's the early girl variety tomatoes. I always put these in these big towers because they get pretty big, and they're very good. Yeah, they grow really good and give a lot of tomatoes. Other varieties of tomatoes that I've bought just don't do that well. They give me maybe like 2 or 3 tomatoes, and then they stop producing, or the tomatoes will, I don't know, they just don't look that good, or so I stick with what works. Okay. I'm also going to be changing this soaker hose. I had some issues last year with my soaker hoses. I think maybe there was just too much pressure. I thought I tested the pressure, but I think it was just too much, and it weakened the structure inside. And they they break. Like they'll break at the end, and then there'll be no pressure to water the garden. So I've already replaced 2 of them, and then I think I'm gonna replace this one and the other one just to be safe, um, because we're actually leaving town, I think, this week for a few days, and just want to make sure it's working, even though it did rain, so probably doesn't really need to be on right now. We had a pretty good rainstorm. Okay. All right, I'm just going to take a little bit of this concoction here, throw it in the hole. I'll mix it in the soil. All right, let's carefully take this out of the pot. So what I like to do for my tomatoes, I just break off the suckers and make sure the stream's still going. So there's a tomato. I just break these off, pinch them off like that. Whoop, don't rip it too much, but I'll probably break this one off too. And I'll just leave that, and I'm going to plant it like that up to there, so the roots are deeper in the ground, and there's going to be roots growing out of here, and that'll make a stronger plant. All right, there we go. Now we'll just backfill it. Perfect. I'll give you guys a shot of the soil. That's what the soil looks like. Okay. Yeah, it's actually looks pretty fertile. All the stuff I put in here last year is starting to break down even more. Yeah, the garden this year should do really well. I'm hoping. There's always a few little issues, but otherwise it does really good. Okay, so that's one plant down. We got a million more to go. Let's see. I'm going to turn the camera, get it a little closer. Yeah, I thought I'd try something different with the live stream. This is a good practice for me. Shake it up a little bit on the channel. All right. Let's get this one in the ground. And put my little tag here, even though I know what it is. Okay. Next plant. Now, hopefully, gophers don't start eating my plants, because we do have some gopher action on around the garden. I haven't noticed anything in the garden itself, but around my swimming pool, there's piles and piles of sand, and it's from a gopher, because our other cat caught one last year when we our first year here, our first summer here. He caught one, and eventually killed it, but he played with it for about an hour and then killed it. But they're pretty nasty little critters. They'll wreck all your stuff. Especially fig trees. They really like fig trees. They'll chew them down like a beaver would chew down a tree. So yeah, if they become a problem, I'm gonna have to take action and get rid of them. Hopefully the cats will kill those things, but I haven't seen any evidence of that. Okay. Yeah, if any of you out there watching have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the chat box. I'll try to answer them. I'm sure there's not too many people watching this, because I don't really do this all the time. And I screwed up the original stream, so hopefully the people that were watching can find it again easily. I'm going to put another scoop in there, a couple more scoops. I'm going to get these tomatoes growing good this year. There's nothing like homegrown tomatoes. Like we honestly don't buy tomatoes at the store during the wintertime, because they don't taste good, and they're also expensive. At our local store, an organic heirloom tomato, they wanted like $5 for a tomato. It's like, that's ridiculous. You can buy one of these plants for, basically $5 and have tons of tomatoes, more than you can eat. So it just doesn't make sense. Okay, so same routine. I'm going to break off the little suckers with my finger. Just pinch them off. I'll pinch that one off too. Okay. Might loosen this up a little bit. Not too much. Okay, here we go. Yeah, some people will plant them sideways too. You can do that as well. Just dig a trench and lay them in the trench. That works. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit more on there. All right, so that's plant number 2 down. Okay, so what are we going to plant next? Let's see. If there's any comments here. No, not yet. Not yet. Okay. What am I going to plant next? Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to move the camera over to this other section. I had my tomatoes here last year, and I was considering planting the tomatoes actually on this trellis back here where the melons were, and then putting the melons over there. What should I do? Too many decisions to make here. Yeah, because last year my vision was to have this thing completely covered with melons, and I had a bunch of problems with the irrigation and the cats getting in there and screwing everything up when the seeds were starting to germinate. If I plant the tomatoes here, the kids can just quickly walk up and snack on them. So maybe I'll do that, even though it's not that far. All right, we'll just plant the tomatoes right here. Okay. Super Sweet 100. Oh yeah. Blush. Oh, I got one more there. Okay. So I've got a Mr. Stripey tomato. I'll give you a picture of it. Hopefully that grows good. These are really good for sandwiches. Those bigger varieties. We've got the blush, tomato blush. It's got 2 ounce elongated cherry tomato, pink blush over yellow. Sweet hint of pineapple. Interesting. Pineapple, huh? And then I've got the super sweet 100s. I forgot. I couldn't find any sun golds or sun sweets. I gotta go back to the store, and I'll probably have a place for that over here. Let's put it. Let's say. Right there. This is the tomato blush. Maybe I'll put that one here. And then I'll have a sun. Let me see what else I got. I've got this tomato called First Prize. It says 75-day indeterminate. It bears over a very long season. County Fair Good, it says. Huge. Let me see here, I got dirt on it. It's got 10 to 12 ounce crack resistant fruits. Let's see. Where should I put that guy? Maybe I'll put this one here. Or maybe I'll put the bigger varieties right here. So one there. One there. I try to space them out like at least a foot. These things are going to get huge. You know, one tomato is going to take up at least a 2-foot section or more. Depending on if you single stem them, which means you grow one main stem up and you break off all the suckers, you can jam them in closer. So you'd be losing more fruit on the one plant, but since you're packing them in closer, you'll theoretically get more tomatoes at the end of the season because you got more plants closer together. But I don't know. The last few years, I've just been letting them grow wild. It seemed to be working out pretty good. It's also more work. Oh, we'll put this one here. I'm going to check the stream. Sorry, I'm checking the chat box to see if anybody's commented. Okay, now we'll start putting those in the ground. Okay, we'll start. Let's see. This guy. These are indeterminates. All right. I'm going to go on the other side of this and dig. Make it a little bit easier. Yeah, even though it rained a lot the other day, rained all night, the ground is still pretty dry. I don't get too much rain here. in California, unfortunately. All the lakes are very low. You definitely need some solid rain. Yeah, too bad YouTube doesn't have a setting where people could do a live like voice message to the live streamer, and then you can just answer it without having to look at the messages. That'd be pretty cool. All right, so I got a couple scoops in there. Mix it up. Mix it with this. Yeah, this stuff isn't rocket science. Just mix it up, stick it in the ground. Okay. All right. Okay, now we'll dig this one. Let's see. We'll probably leave room for one more tomato right there. I don't want it to get too crowded in here. Probably like right there. It'll give me a good spacing. This hole seems like it had a couple voids in it. Hopefully it's not a gopher gopher pathway. Which one was this? Shit, I forgot which tomato this was. Okay, we're moving right along here. Let me check the stream. Make sure we're doing good. No comments yet. Feel free to leave any comments if you have any questions. Unless I have the settings wrong. Okay, let's move over here. So I'll put another tomato there. I gotta find it at the store first. Okay, so this one here was the first prize. We'll put that there. Yeah, there was another tomato we had right here last year. It was called, here's the tag for it. It was called Lucky Tiger, and Blake, my son Blake, maybe he's watching right now. He's at his grandparents' house, and he really likes these. But they didn't have any at the nursery. The lady said that the seeds, there was a problem with the seeds, and they didn't start any this year, which is unfortunate. I should have saved some of the seeds from it and started them. There might be a tomato or two left on the ground, but I don't see any. I think it's a little too late for that this year. So I've got something similar. This tomato blush is it's supposed to be similar looking. It's a nice looking plant. Let's. I'm gonna move the camera closer. Whoop. Got to get used to not being able to edit my videos here. Okay. Let me just get on that other side again. This is too hard to dig with the wire in the way. Let me move that. Starting to get pretty warm. It's a really nice day today. If you guys are tuning in, we're in California, pretty close to Sacramento. It gets pretty hot here in the summer. It'll be over 100. So yeah, you definitely need good working drip system. Okay. Mm. Okay. This tomato I might actually plant in a trench because it's a little bit longer. All right. I'm going to break these off. This plant's already got flowers on it. So it should be giving tomatoes pretty quick. Okay, I think that's good. Let's see. Let me dig this a little bit more. After I get everything planted, might give them a little bit of water. Yeah, like I said, the soil is a little, I mean, it's damp, but just hit them just a little bit. Okay, so that guy's in. Oh, man. We'll put the tag, tomato blush, put it right there. Yeah, the garden, it seems like it's pretty big. Like there's a lot of space, but it gets taken up pretty quickly. A lot of the garden is walkways, and it definitely kills a lot of space. There we go. Okay. Let me get back over here. Yeah, I think today I'm going to be pulling these kale plants out because I've got 3 other small ones, but the big ones they're they're getting kind of funky because of the aphids, and I might want to plant. I was thinking of planting some peppers right here actually. Peppers here, either peppers or zucchini. Maybe I'll plant zucchini here because those can kind of creep out into the walkway. I could always move them if I need to. I'm hoping in the next couple years that we're able to move again and get a bigger property, so I can really have a basically unlimited space to grow stuff. And I'd really love to start growing a lot of fruit trees, starting a little mini fruit forest. Yeah, I'm surprised at how dry the soil is still. We just don't have enough rain. Okay. I'm not measuring anything. I just throw a couple scoops in, mix it around. I mean, the soil here is it's pretty rich. Put a bunch of compost back here last season. I think I put 4 yards of compost to start off the garden, and I put about maybe close to 100 pounds of rock dust minerals, and all that should be broken down, I'm assuming. The microorganisms probably broke that down by now, and they'll make it available for the plants to use. Okay. So this is the Super Sweet 100. It's a good tomato to grow. It's always a good producer. Okay, so we'll stick that guy in there. Give these guys one more little top sprinkle. Oh, man. It's been a very busy week. I've been making a lot of videos for this channel, and I have another channel. It's called the Ultimate Handyman. So if you guys need to know about or want to learn about fixing things around the house, subscribe to the Ultimate Handyman YouTube channel. I'll try to, if I can remember, I'll put a link down below this live stream, and you guys can check that channel out. That channel is actually doing really well. It's getting very close to 1,000 subscribers. We're at like 975 this morning, so it's pretty exciting. I can get it. I'll be able to get it monetized, make a little bit of money, but you got to start off small, and then eventually, hopefully, it'll get pretty big, and then we can really start investing some money back into the garden and the handyman channel. Okay, let's see what we got next. All right, what am I going to plant next? I think I'm going to plant maybe the cucumbers. Yeah, we could plant the cucumbers actually. I'm going to grow cucumbers because those are in the garage still. Let me set up the camera. I think I'm going to plant them right here. Cucumbers, Kagutsas, okay. All right, I will be back in about 2 minutes with the cucumber plants. These cucumbers. All right, so here are the cucumbers that we started. There's about 4 plants in each one of these pots. I'll thin these out. I'll pick the best plant out of the bunch and I'll just cut them off at the surface, the ones I don't want. So I usually don't grow cucumbers because I don't like them, but my wife really likes them, so I thought I'd try them out this year, and she can enjoy them. At my previous garden, I had a really hard time growing these. I've tried to grow them, and I don't know, they just never turn out very good, or the bugs eat them. So let's see, maybe one there. Looks pretty good. They might choke each other out, but who knows? Or one of them could die, or 2 of them could die. So it's always good to plant extra. You can always thin them out later on. Okay, so we'll do that. These might be presents for the neighbors. Hi, neighbors. Okay, let's put these with the rest of the plants for now. Okay. Let me check the live stream. Well, the live stream's doing good. I don't think I've had any problems with it. Let's see. I hope everybody can hear me. That's a good question. Can anybody hear me? I should have asked that question in the beginning. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. All right, so let's plant these cucumbers. I'm going to mix up some more my soil concoction here. Starting to get hot. I'm going to take my sweatshirt off. Okay. You know what? While I'm mixing, I might as well show you what I'm doing. Nothing special. You just take a little bit of this potty mix. Need to get rid of it. I'm tired of storing it. We'll take some rock dust. Mix that in there. A worm casting. And then I've got that boogie base. Let me go grab some real quick. It's in the garage. Okay. Got the boogie, boogie base. It's basically composted wood and biochar. So, oh yeah, you can see the biochar in it. Yeah, the biochar is supposed to be pretty good for it creates like a home for the microorganisms, and I think it might have some water holding properties too. Don't hold me to that. We can Google that though. And I think it's one thing that you add to your garden where it lasts a long time. That I read that somewhere. Like you don't have to add it every season. You can just put it once and it'll just stay in the soil. All right, just mix that up. Yeah, I kind of just use whatever I have laying around from the previous season. Okay. All right, let's head back to the cucumbers. Get them planted. Yeah, I think I lost a few viewers because I screwed up the original live stream, and I don't know what happened. I somehow ended it and couldn't get back in. Okay, I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit more. Hopefully my battery lasts here. I've got a battery bank I can use, I guess. All right, so let's plant these. Ah, what a nice day. Where did my shovel go? Trying to find my shovel. I lost it. Oh, there it is. There's one shovel. Okay. Okay. So last year I had beans planted over here, and they did pretty good. But the plants did good. They didn't give a lot of beans though. I'll probably get some volunteer beans growing out of here this year. Anyways, I haven't had the best luck with beans. The only beans that really do good for me is the bush beans. Those are really good to grow, and I think I'll be planting a little patch of them somewhere in the garden. I use the Blue Lake bush bean. Okay, so let's see. I think I'm just gonna leave it. I don't know if I want to pull this pot off. Oh, the roots are growing pretty good. I usually like to remove the pots, the compostable pots, or just tear them a little bit, um, so the roots can escape. They'll eventually grow through. Now they're doing pretty well. Got a nice little root system growing. Maybe I'll just take it off. It's not going to hurt. Okay, mix some soil, worm castings. Hopefully the bugs don't start chowing down on these these little babies. I'm gonna be annoyed. I have used in the past sulfur, just a little sprinkle around the edge, but I don't know how good that stuff is to use in the garden. Um, a lot of the old timers used to use that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna put the soaker hose like that. Oh, thing rolled down the hill. Okay, I put little top dressing on there. I'm gonna check the live stream. Make sure it's working. Nobody has any questions? Feel free to leave them. If you guys can hear me good, can you please leave a comment? Just let me know. Well, if nobody can hear me, it'll be like an old silent video, silent film. And normally Blake would be out here with me, my son, and but he wanted to go to grandma's. I think they're watching right now. If they figured out how to get on the live stream. Okay, so there's that one. Hey, Pepper. All right, come over here. Come on. It's not on my plants. So I just take the pots. Like after I pull the pots off, you could throw them in the hole. They'll break down. Buddy, doing? Are you doing your job? Okay. Oh. Cats like to rub on everything. Come here, Pepper. Come on. Oh, here's Pepper. You can say hi to everybody. Meow. Hey! Quit rubbing on my tripod. Come here. The cat's rubbing on the tripod. That's why it's shaking. All right, that's enough. Come on. Come on. Little stinker. Come over here. You can hang out over here. I'll pet you. No, don't go on my plants. Hey. Darn cats. Okay. He doesn't listen very good, does he? Hey, shoot. That seemed to do the trick. I need a little squirt bottle out here to scare him away. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it'd be nice to have some helpers out here helping me so I can get this done quicker, but I'll probably be out here another hour or two. Hopefully not too long. You'll probably get bored watching the live stream. Okay. But at least it shows you how it goes if you're new to gardening. It takes a little bit of time. Pepper. All right, so we got the cucumbers planted. Now I'm gonna plant some Kagutsa seeds. We'll just sow those in the ground. Flip the camera around. Okay. No comments yet. What the heck? And I sure hope you guys can hear me. Let me double check. It says the microphone's on. I think everything's going pretty good with the stream. Next time I do a live stream, I'm going to make sure the house's internet's off. Okay. All right, so the next thing I'm going to plant these Kagutsa seeds. They're gourds, and this is what they look like. This is one from last year, left over. I'd say that's at least, man, that's probably about 4 feet long. I'll lay it on the ground so you can see. There you go. And I got these seeds from a relative of mine. Probably about, man, it's been a while. Back in, I think 2017 maybe. So here, these are the actual seeds that came from him, and I'm going to plant them. He actually passed away a few years ago, so his memory will live on with these seeds. But yeah, you can use these like kind of like zucchini. Just you got to pick them when they're smaller. Someone commented, "What am I going to do with that big thing?" Oh, where'd the chat go? I got to learn how to work this thing. So what we do with them is like I said, we use them like kind of like zucchini. You pick them when they're smaller. Obviously, you don't want to pick them when they're huge because they're not as good. They get kind of spongy inside, and they're just filled with seeds. So yeah, I pick them when they're maybe like a foot long, maybe 2, and you can cook them up like zucchini or put them in soups. I think some people, like Italians, they'll cut them up into like rounds and batter them and then like deep fry them, stuff like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of mix up the ground. Okay. Kind of break it up a little bit. The ground's pretty soft here. Wow. A lot of organic material right here in this spot. I only really need maybe like 1 or 2 plants because this thing gets huge. This thing will cover the entire pergola and the top as well. And it'll start taking over. Okay. I'm going to mix some of this in. Yeah, at our other house, I built, I think it was in 2017 or 2018, I built a giant archway over the front of the house, and it was pretty ridiculous, but it was cool looking. And the Kagutsa covered the entire thing. They grew up probably about 8 or 9 feet from the ground, and then it covered the entire arch. It actually looked really cool. You guys will have to check that out. It's in one of my garden tour videos. Probably I'm saying 2017, 18, maybe 2019. One of the years I took it down because it started to break my trellis. The weight of it was just too heavy, and it was made out of PVC pipe, just like 3/4 inch PVC, and it was just too heavy. But yeah, it was a fun little project. Okay, so I'm just gonna just gonna sow these directly in the ground. I'll probably put like 4 seeds. I put 4 seeds in each spot just to make sure one of them will germinate, and then I'll put one here or four, and one here. Yeah, they get pretty darn big. The trunk of the plant will probably be maybe fatter than my thumb, maybe like an inch and a half. Okay, so that's that. I'll top them a little bit. These should come up in the next couple weeks. I just got to come out here and make sure the ground is damp. So there's that. All right, that was easy. Put the soaker hose there, and I'll put the seeds away. Okay, let's see what's next. I want to. I might put a few zucchinis. I want to get those going. Let me move back over here by the artichokes. Okay, let's check the stream. And I wish I could see the comments. I saw one pop up, but I don't. Oh, here we go. There we go. My wife's chiming in here. It says, "Can you mix in a couple scented flowering vines?" I probably could do that. Let me know what you want. Let's see. Oh, my mom is commenting. I will make you soup. Thanks, Mom. Let's see here. Tammy Mason commented, I'm in the UK. I'm 70. My digging days are over. Just got a tiller. Man, does it says, yeah, just got a tiller. Man does a real good job of killing the dirt. Yep, tillers do work pretty good. I would say like if you're starting a garden from scratch and you're tilling, like maybe the first time you break up the ground, if there's never been a garden there, you can till and mix everything in. But once you get everything established with good compost and stuff, you don't really need to till. You can just break up the soil gently with a little shovel like I'm doing here. unless the ground is like really hard every season, like you need to break it up. Okay, let's see. All right, I need to get my wife out here so she can tell me where she wants all these zucchinis. Jasmine, come on out. I think I'm gonna put some zucchinis right there under the tomatoes because tomatoes are gonna climb, and then these the artichokes right here, they're gonna die off, and that'll give me space for some zucchini plants. Let's see if we're getting any artichokes. Oh boy! Oh, we got a little baby artichoke in the middle. That's good. Looking forward to chokes. I haven't had artichokes from the garden in about a couple years because ours died off at the other place. So I've got one, two, three, four artichokes. No, five artichokes. I just separated one. Artichokes are cool because sometimes you'll get like different plants shooting up out of the same root system, and you can take a shovel and cut them off and just keep dividing them into new plants. And they're pretty easy to grow. Hi, honey. My wife's coming out to tell me where to put this stuff. I was thinking of putting the zucchinis right here. What do you think? The artichokes are well, obviously they're in the way right now. But once these die back, I'll plant some other ones. They'll kind of be staggered. I was thinking the kale, the big kale, take it out. And I'll leave the little kale, but maybe zucchini here, and then it could creep, and I could just move it around. And then the tomatoes will grow up here. I'll put a couple there. Maybe I might put a few zucchini over there. Maybe a little less pepper action. See how it goes. We're running out of space quick. Can you hear me pretty good on the live stream? Good. I'm still learning how to use it. My first stream got messed up. All right, so we're gonna put some zucchinis in the ground. Thank you. I got these, Jasmine. My favorite. No, I got something different. I got your favorite, and I got these are called Easy Pick Gold. They're spineless, so they don't have spines that poke you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hopefully they could hear that. Let's see.
When you're cooking, it gives it a little kick.
The little kick, huh? All right, so I got these zucchinis this year to try out. They're Easy Pick Gold, and they're supposed to be like thornless or spineless, so you don't get poked when you're picking them. Usually plant the Black Beauty zucchini. We do have some, and I'm going to plant them. But that's what my wife usually wants. But I saw these, and I'm like, okay, we're going to try this out. Different color. Let's put them. I think I'm going to put them right here. I'm going to remove this spinning sunflower contraption. I'll put that somewhere else. We could probably put one right there. You know what? This might actually be able to stay. The zucchini will just kind of grow in this space. I'm going to move my metal man. There's a little metal guy I made. Here, I'll show you. Hopefully there's no black widows on it. There might be. I made this guy when I was in high school in the welding shop from a bunch of scrap material. Probably should paint them, keep them nice. All right, so I'm going to grab the rest of the zucchinis and get those laid out over here. Oh, I do that. Sugar. Cherry tomato. Okay, let me grab the stuff. Hold on. 1 second. Oh, I did. Zucchini. All right, so I got the zucchinis. I think I'm going to plant the gold variety over here. There's another one. Okay. How's it going, buddy? You gonna mess up my plants? Oh yeah, I better not dig right here. The cat was pooping over here or peeing. Better use a shovel. Okay. So last year I planted 2 zucchini plants because can you okay. My wife was playing the live stream and I could hear it. Hear my voice in the background. Uh, that kind of throws you off when you're trying to talk. Oh yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I was saying the zucchini. I put 2 plants in last year because my wife's like, we had too many the year before, so I put 2 plants where the artichokes were, and then she said, and it wasn't enough. We weren't getting enough. We kind of had a time when it was kind of hot. They weren't producing a bunch. So then she's like, "Oh, you should have planted more." You can't win. So this year I'm planting a bunch because we will use them. Definitely use them. Yeah, this summer I really need to start eating a lot healthier. So we usually, well, I mean, we eat a plant-based diet, and for the longest time I ate a whole foods plant-based diet, and I had amazing health results with that. But the last 2 years with the pandemic, I kind of slipped up and I let a lot of junk food back in. Unfortunately, a lot of fattening, um, sweet drinks, stuff like that. I think I just found the cat poop with my hand. Time to wash my hands. So yeah, I let a lot of junk in, and planting all this zucchini will help get more vegetables in. I mean, that's all we do. All we eat is plants, anyways. But there's a lot of vegan junk food nowadays that tastes like the real thing that we used to eat, and unfortunately, that stuff isn't good for you. The best thing to eat is stuff that grows right out of the ground, and it's natural. Okay, so there's those. So I might put something around this, like some kind of wire cage or something, because the cats for sure will come in here, and they're not careful, and they'll screw this up. So just to kind of protect them, I'll put maybe a couple sticks around it. I usually do that. Seems to do the trick. Okay, so that will grow in this space. We'll put another one here. Let me check the stream here. Cool. Says everything's working okay. Yeah, we're good. Awesome. Now I know how to find the comments. You just got to touch the screen and they show up. Perfect. Let's move the cam over here. Okay, so where is... Oh yeah, I was going to tell you guys I found... I thought I was done planting tomatoes. I found another one buried in the plants. This is called Sugary. It's a, let's see, indeterminate tomato. It's compact. Let me put it on screen. I'll read the tag. Let's see. Compact grower, very sweet, oval shaped, reddish pink cherry tomato. Well, we're going to try this guy out this year. We'll put that over here. I might just find another spot for the Super Sweet 100s this year. Okay, let's get that one in the ground. Okay. Yeah, it'd be so nice to have a lot more space to actually space things out properly, but I just don't have the room, so I kind of cram everything in. Oh, all right. Jesus, I'm gonna fall over here. So you can see on this one, there's two plants growing, and I'll just let it grow a little bit, and then whichever one is stronger, I'll keep, and I'll just cut the other one off. Okay, so that should take over this space, and by the time it does that, the tomatoes should be creeping up the trellis and out of the way. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a jungle in here for the next few months. It always turns into a jungle. So we're gonna put one maybe right here. I know they're kind of close, but they'll kind of take up that space. All right. Okay. So this is a Black Beauty um, zucchini. There's actually two growing in there. I might cut one of these off. I don't need. These are pretty good sized plants already. What the hell's a cutter? I'm looking for some cutters. I thought I had some out here. Well, I can always cut them later. I'll come out here and thin them out later. So yeah, I think I bought 2 more of these from the store, and then I actually started 2 or 3 from seed. I wasn't sure if they were going to survive, and they actually did. So okay, so that's that. And then I'm watering it with this soaker hose, so I just kind of lay that there. The one good thing about this soaker hose is you can kind of just move it wherever you need it. If you have a regular drip tubing with the little emitters, they're already kind of punched to where the last year's plant was, so they're not as easy to move. But you can make them go where you want. You can add like little extension tubes, 1/4 inch, and kind of put them where you need them. But we'll see. We'll see how this drip tubing or the soaker hose does this season. If I have problems with it again, I'm probably not going to use it again. I'll just take it out and get rid of it. Go back to the old school way of doing it with the standard drip tubing. All right, I'm going to throw this tomato in the ground. The one I forgot. Let's do that real quick. So right about there, looks even. Okay. All right. Yeah, a lot of hard work goes into the garden in the beginning of the season and at the end of the season when you got to pull the weeds. But once you get everything planted, it's pretty much on autopilot. It just kind of does its thing. All right. Oh, shoot. I need to adjust the camera. Sorry. I don't know if you could see me. I need to hire someone to help me out. Let's see. The online bizwiz commented that cherry sounds amazing. There it is. All right, let's put that in the ground.
You need a camera person?
I can't. Yeah, I do. No, it's fine. I just forgot to move the camera. Yeah, I screwed up the original stream. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Did you? I don't know what happened. I just don't know how to use it. So I had to start over. I think I lost a few people doing it that way. Okay. Yeah, I still got to get the sun golds if you want them, but I don't know where we can plant them. You can talk. My wife's here playing with the camera. This is Jasmine. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, so that one's good. All right. Yeah, the zucchinis they'll come over here, but I could prune them. Yeah, if the zucchinis come in the walkway, I'll just prune the edges off. Well, in a perfect world, I'd prune the edges. I probably won't. They'll probably be growing into the swimming pool and. This kale, I don't know if I should. I could transplant it over there, but I don't know. What do you think?
That's a good idea.
You want it? Are you still using this? It's kind of getting pretty.
No.
It's getting pretty nasty with aphids. I'll probably just pull this kale out and compost it, and then this kale here, I'll move over that way so I can put another. I'll put one more zucchini here, and then yeah, and then I might plant a few zucchinis over there as well. All right, I got one question. Should should I plant the yard long beans on this? Try it. You want to try? Do you think they'll climb?
Sure.
I'll just plant this. This whole thing will be yard longs.
Okay, that works good.
And then the back fence I might not plant today. Well, I'll have to rethink that. Maybe I can make it so we can grow melons on it somehow. What do you think?
I don't know.
Or I could put tomatoes.
It might be risky since the creek and the critters might try to steal our melons.
Yeah, true. Okay, let's plant the beans. I'll plant the beans here. I'm gonna make some more of the soil mix. Feel free to comment on anything that you want to say. Yeah, I gotta just mix some more stuff up. I'm getting rid of all this stuff that we've had laying around. No, I didn't tell everybody. I don't even know where we got this stuff. Down to earth. I think we.
If they want anything, they can go to Boogie Brew.
Yeah, Boogie Brew has a lot of stuff. This we did not get from Boogie Brew. We got it from I think the Morning Sun Herb Farm.
Oh, okay.
It's like a local.
You were desperate for one.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, this is from you. I think you bought this. I got this from the Morning Star Herb Farm too. I'm sure you could just look this stuff up and find it. Um, the Boogie Brew stuff, yeah, I got it from Boogie Brew. They have it
Yeah,
on.
you gotta go to boogiebrew.com.
Yeah. The rock dust I got from like a local supplier, right? What's it called? Lee Ballisters. It's in.
Yeah, it's where John Kohler gets his.
Yeah, that's exactly where it is. There's the rock dust. I don't measure anything.
It's like a good chef. They just.
Yeah, you just kind of just throw it in there. Hope it. No, it's not. None of the stuff's gonna like burn the plants or anything. Got some worm poo-poos. Yeah, I found a nice cat poop in the one of the holes with my hand.
What a treat.
What a nice. Yeah, the cats are trying to help fertilize the garden with their disgusting cat food. Okay, so let's do the beans. Let's get those going. They're ready to get in the ground. I hope I got enough. Okay. I'm gonna do this and then I'll put it back later. I hope I have enough.
Don't spread.
I'm just gonna dig the holes real quick while we're doing it. We'll be careful of that pitchfork. Give me 1 second. The pitchfork fell over. You don't want to get one of those in your feet. Can you see pretty good? Or how's it looking?
Yeah. There's just some shadows, but.
No. There's no setting up the camera and editing today. Okay. I'm actually surprised the live hasn't cut out because of the internet. That's the phone's internet. There's going to be a lot of other beans growing right here. There's bean seeds all over the ground. We're gonna have a mixed buffet of beans. It's like this is holding up pretty good. What kind of flowers do you want to grow, honey?
I don't know. I think it's too late for sweet peas.
Sweet peas? Yeah. Can you buy them like already started?
I think if we planted wisteria, it would just take over. It's more of like a.
It's a permanent thing, kind of. Yeah, I don't want anything permanent because this is not going to be a permanent garden here, unfortunately.
Yeah. Maybe someone can send you a recommendation.
Yeah. I might just put one
It's
here.
just more work for you, so.
Yeah, I don't want to do too much work.
If other people are at their forever homes and have a trellis, they could do it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely not my dream home. This is a temporary home that's going to help me get my dream home. Okay. Just going to throw a bunch of this stuff in there. Not too bad. There's a couple spots that were pretty dry. It just was not enough rain, I guess. All right, let's see. Hopefully we don't kill these. So these are the beans. I started these inside this year because the bugs just annihilated them last year. And they didn't do very good. So hopefully they have a jump start. And let's see if I can get them out of these little cells without ruining them. Hey, look at that. There's one plant going in. Okay. And we'll come out here and I'll start. Might as well start, huh?
Might as well.
That's a good jump. I'm probably killing it already. Better just to let them kind of do their thing. Nice root system on them. Yeah, these little starting cells, they're kind of a pain to get the plants out of without wrecking them, sometimes. If the roots aren't, if they're not like developed enough.
Is it because the cell is so small?
Yeah, I probably should, well, I usually don't do plant beans like this, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Whoop, that one didn't work out. Shit. It's starting to yank out the roots. I don't know if beans like that too much. No, I don't think those are going to make it.
Let's see what happens.
Huh?
What happened?
They just pulled out of the soil.
Oh. Can you transplant them?
Well, I don't know about that. let's see. Let's stick one right there. It probably won't make it. But certain plants don't like their roots messed with, and I'm not sure if the beans really like that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. These are hard to get out. Yeah.
A butter knife almost?
Once I get them started, they might come out a little better. The rain kind of got them pretty soggy too. Shoot. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, these aren't looking too good actually. I'm not gonna ruin them all. Let me try. Let's see. Well, if I could at least get one side planted, I could always put seeds over there, right?
Yep. You gotta wing it, I guess.
Sometimes you gotta wing this because it doesn't work out for you, Yeah, the rain kind of soggied them a lot. They're pretty.
Maybe wait till it dries out. Put them in the sun a little bit.
Yep. Definitely learn as you grow here.
There's a ladybug on there.
Oh yeah,
That's good luck.
I put a bunch of ladybugs on these. Yeah, the first couple plants came out pretty easy. Let's see if I can get this one out. Yeah, they're not coming out very good. Well, worst case, I kill them. I'll just throw some seed. No, there's no guarantees with gardening. Damn. And if it gets too soggy, maybe the roots are starting to rot. You know. Yeah, the roots aren't.
You need a little tool so that you're not
Yeah, but
pulling
the soil's so soggy, it's just ripping them out. Maybe I'll hold off on these for a little bit. I'm just gonna let them sit in the sun. So, yeah, I don't want to ruin those. Yeah, I'm not sure how tough they are either. If you yank the roots out, if they're gonna survive. These look like the roots are starting to kind of rot. But here, we'll stick one there to see what happens. Probably be dead. Okay, we'll let that dry out a little bit. What else can we plant? I was thinking maybe a couple zucchinis over here. Or peppers. We could start planting peppers actually. Those are
This is a good spot for zucchini.
right here. This will die off eventually.
Maybe just one and one.
Well, I've got a couple. I guess I can give some to the neighbor. I was gonna put one more over there. So I've got these. Look at, they're already starting to get zucchinis. I started these in February, so they're gonna the shadow
There, I got it.
go over there and then paste that way. Any comments?
Yeah, I know.
You go like this to check.
No.
Okay. Yeah, we'll put a couple zucchinis right here. Want to go over there?
Mm-hmm.
Just set it up like you don't have to hold it the whole time. Just, yeah, we'll go right there. Okay. Oh wow, these are ready to plant. You can see the roots coming through the bottom. Hopefully, I don't kill them trying to take the roots out. Okay. So I'm just gonna put it right there.
Did you tell everyone that with heat of zucchini, we're making sure you can access them to this thing before they start growing?
Making sure you can access them. Huh?
Yeah, so like you have a nice walkway on both sides.
Yeah, it does help. No, I did not say that.
Otherwise, they get lost and buried, and all of a sudden you have like a giant monster.
Yeah, zucchinis are interesting. They one day the plant's like that big, or the fruit is that big, and then the next day it's like seems like it grows overnight, like a couple inches.
They do.
And then you pick them all, and then you think you picked them all, and then you go out there again, and then there's this giant one all of a sudden. Okay, let's get a scoop of that. And if I could do 40 hours a week in the garden, it'd be really nice. Instead of a couple or less than a couple. Uh,
Yeah, I think you probably spend what, like an hour a month on the garden,
yeah, not too much time.
unfortunately.
Just too busy. Okay, this guy is gonna come out easy. This is what it's supposed to look like when you pull it out of the pot. Okay. Yeah, the yard long beans over there. I think I'm gonna just put if the soil, if the roots seem like they're getting kind of rotten from being soaked the last couple days from the rainstorm, I'll just put seeds next to them as a backup plan, and then if those don't make it, the seeds will come up. Hopefully, you never know.
Yeah, you really got to be dedicated if you're gardening.
Definitely.
So these are just across the path.
They're what?
Just across the path from the beans.
Oh yeah.
Just showing the relationship.
Mhm. What do they tell you? They tell you to put zucchinis like 4 feet apart, and I never do that. They're always like maybe a foot and a half, or you put it 4 feet. It's so 4 feet is like over here, and it's like, oh, there's a wasted space. So I jam them in. Might as well use the big shovel right now.
What are you gonna do about all this grass?
The grass, that is a problem. I'm gonna hire someone to pull it out because I'm tired of pulling weeds. Yeah, we got this weird like, what is this stuff called? It's like
Like
crabgrass. Yeah, it's awful. It creeps, and it's been slowly taking this area over. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have someone come out here and pull weeds. We gotta find a young guy that wants some money. So I don't want to do it.
Isn't that why we have kids?
Yeah, they don't do it. They're too little. Okay, let's see if we can get this guy out of here. Oh, there's so many ladybugs out here. It's unbelievable. The garden, before we planted the garden, there's just death. Like there's nothing alive back here.
It was just a
Dirt.
dirt with big cracks in it from being so dry.
Yeah, and then once you start planting stuff, and the bugs they just come. They know where to go. It's like a paradise. Oh, there's actually 2 plants here.
Bonus.
Well, I don't know about a bonus, but I might just one of them is going to get trimmed out. I guess I could possibly leave it. See what happens.
Sometimes with zucchini, less is more.
Less is more. Well,
Because they're just so big and.
I want to eat a lot. I'm going to go full blown garden diet plan. No junk food for me anymore. Right? Okay. This is way too close, but whatever. They'll intermingle with each other.
They'll grow into like an impossible fortress to
Yeah.
penetrate.
Well, I want to make sure I got enough room. So that one I could use as a spare. Okay, we're gonna hold off on the beans. I might just put some seeds. What else? The cucumbers, or not cucumbers, sorry, the melons I want to plant. Let's do the peppers because those are easy. Those are easy to plant.
I like planting everything with
Am I what? Yeah. If they don't want to watch, they can go do whatever they want to do. Somebody else might tune in later that has time, right? I planted cucumber right there for you. It's gonna climb up there.
What a sweet, thoughtful guy.
Sometimes. Oh my God, it's heavy. There's a fig tree I didn't plant yet.
Oh,
Ooh,
look at the bumblebees on your Papillonia tree.
look at the earthworms under here. Oh yeah, go show them that. We can show them the tree real quick. You want to show them your tree?
Yeah, I need to learn how to use this
Smells.
tripod though, because it's like tilted weird and I can't. See how it's like wobbly?
Oh, you go like this. Bear with us for a second.
That's better.
You just loosen this right here.
Okay.
Okay, so we can show them the. This is the Papillonia tree.
See the bee right there?
Oh yeah. Wow, it's a big old bump. Look at all the pollen on them.
You're not on.
Oh, there we go.
He was all the way inside the flower.
Wow, he's loaded with pollen. There he goes.
Oh, it smells so good.
Oh, yeah, it does really smell good. Here, we'll give it a shot. I actually like the smell of these too. Some people say this is invasive. Well, it might be an invasive tree if you planted it out in the wilderness, but in the yard, I can always cut it down if it becomes a problem. It's already grown a lot. I've like just looking at it right now.
Yeah.
I feel like these branches have like they've already like shot out. It's supposed to grow 12 inches a month. This tree.
And it does.
Yeah. Yeah. Last year I put it. It was in a bucket. I put it in the ground. It was probably like that big, and then it grew all of this in like a few months. It's gonna be a nice shade tree. These leaves are gonna get big too. They're gonna be like that. Okay, so let's get the peppers going. We can just set the camera up right here since I'm gonna be.
Yeah, because I don't need to do it.
Yeah, my wife might have to go, so I'm gonna take over.
I think people might want to see you in the shot a little more than just
I'm gonna be in it right now.
So
If they want to see me, I can just do that. See, hello. My wife doesn't like being on camera.
how dare you?
Okay, we're gonna switch it back over. All right, so yeah, we're gonna start putting peppers in. Let's see, it's switched back over. Let me put my cages back. So for the peppers, I like to use tomato cages. These little flimsy tomato cages that don't work for tomatoes. I'll use these for the peppers to help support them, and they work really good. First thing I'll do is I'll plant everything out, and then I'll put the cages around the peppers. Let me move the camera. A lot of camera moving today. Whoop.
Do you need a battery or anything?
You know what? That's a good question. I have one out here. I probably should plug it in. Let me plug in the external battery backup just in case. Give me 1 minute. All right. Let me plug in the battery backup. Perfect. Hopefully that's charging. Well, worst case, the phone dies. We filmed quite a bit of stuff already. Okay, we'll just shoot it right there. All right, let's get the peppers going. Okay. All right. Here's one of last year's peppers, the roots. I'll just leave that out here. Okay, let's maximize the space. I think I'm gonna put them pretty tight, as probably as big as the tomato cages are. They're gonna be right on top of each other. Let's see. Need to get some tape for the battery. Am I still going? All right, let's get these peppers in. Okay, so let's see what we got. These are all the store-bought varieties. I think I'm going to plant these today. I might not plant the peppers I have in the garage because they might need a little more time in the pots. I just recently transplanted them. I'll think about it. So I've got, what do I got here? There's a big Bertha. I'll put the big Berthas here on the end. Oh, hi, buddy. How you doing? Come to mess up my plants? There's another big Bertha. We'll put that there. We'll kind of lay them out ahead of time. This is a candy cane pepper. It has a candy cane like coloring on it. Makes sweet 3.5 by 1.5. Or wait a minute, hold on. Sorry. Makes a sweet 3.5 inch by 1.5 inch fruit. Perfect for fresh eating. This is ideal for patio container. Oh, that's cool. Put that there. We'll put one there. Hey, buddy. This one lost its tag. I'm not sure what it is. What happened here? So I don't know if this is a Big Bertha or what. The mystery pepper. Hi, come on. You got to get out of the way. You can't be in my way. No, no, no. I think last year's garden, the peppers were the best crop by far. It was basically like my own little farmer's market out here with peppers. I don't know what it was, but the peppers sure like this soil. This is a Big Bertha Bell. And then what was this one? Big Bertha Bell. I really like those too. They produced really well last year. Big peppers and lots of them on one plant, just loaded. Really good for stuffing with whatever favorite mix you want to put in there. We obviously put rice and veggies in ours, but you can do whatever. You can put ground beef and kind of sauce. Be really good as well. Gotta move. I gotta find a spot for the basil. This is a Big Bertha bell pepper too. I got a bunch. I went overboard. Fine. There's a Big Bertha. Let's put all the Big Berthas next to each other. Why not? Yeah, sure you can. I'm live streaming right now, so you're live onto the YouTube. Okay?
Okay. So.
The camera's filming us right now. Let me check. You wanna? Oh, hold on a second.
You're live streaming.
Yeah.
Live streaming for?
I've never live streamed like this. You want to say hi to everybody? This is Lily. She's gonna help me plant some peppers. You want to tell everybody how old you are?
I am 9.
9 already? You were a little kid when I started this YouTube channel.
Yeah. I haven't helped in a long time.
It's been a while. What happens is the kids they get hooked on television, unfortunately, and iPads. Okay, let's see. Are you on camera? Bend down or kneel down. You're gonna get dirty. Oh, I still can't see you. There, right there. That's pretty good. Let me move the camera back a little bit. There we go.
What can I plant first? This garden literally needed to be planted.
Oh yeah.
It was like dead.
Yep. I didn't plant any winter crops. Okay, let's start getting these in the ground.
Oh, there's two bugs right in the same spot.
Oh, the pincher bugs?
Um, and a roly-poly.
A roller poly. Okay, Lily. Do you want to dig or what do you want to do?
How? Yes.
We're gonna plant these a foot apart. I'm gonna jam these things in so we can really maximize this space. So basically, like right here, dig a hole. You can dig a hole, sweetheart.
Okay.
Okay. Let me get another shovel. I had another shovel like this morning. I don't know what happened to it.
Oh.
Yeah, just dig it like a little bit wider in the pot, and then like maybe mark mark this one like with the shovel.
Like.
Like stab it in like where you're gonna dig, and then move it out of the way so you know where it's gonna be planted. Oh yeah, make sure he doesn't get like on top of the plants. He's okay. Pepper was kind of like walking over them a little bit. Huh, I wonder what happened to my other shovel. I lost it. Got taken by all the stuff. No, there's another one that I had this morning. Yeah, you see it? Yeah, I'll look over here. That's okay. That's okay. I'll uh, I'll use this other shovel here. This big one, the trenching shovel. A lot of what dirt, soil.
Dirt right here.
Okay, I'm gonna dig on this side. Stab it like cut it off, like hit it like this.
My legs are getting tired from kneeling.
Yeah. And then we need a little gardening mat for our knees.
Sorry.
I think they make little tools to do this, like a plug cutter, or like a cylinder that you can jam in the ground.
Okay. Just place it like that.
You're just gonna plant it like that?
No, I'm just placing it like that.
Okay.
And then
Until we can just put it like right there on the edge. We're gonna maximize this space. Our gardening space. We don't have much real estate, unfortunately. Yeah, you can see where last year's pepper was right here. Right on the edge. So we can go right next to that. That's fine.
Oh, that's dirt. Just right to the side.
This soil's pretty good. I think that's why the plants did so well. I had a lot of organic material right here. Okay. So what we're gonna do?
Isn't it just weird how you're just live streaming and you don't even know who's watching you?
I have an idea. I don't know. Some of the people know. It is kind of interesting,
Just weird how you just.
Well, I don't know.
And you don't even know who's watching.
No, that's true. Some, well, like a lot of my videos, Like on my other YouTube channel, so one of them has over 100,000 views this last year, and I don't know any of those people.
True.
They're all strangers to me.
Isn't there like names though? Subscribers?
There's subscribers, yeah. People subscribe.
Don't you know their names?
Uh,
They
so,
subscribe?
sometimes I could see their channel name, but I don't know them. Like I don't know who they are.
Okay, what else can I do? I'm done with that.
Dig that hole
Okay.
right there.
Yeah.
You can just step over it. You're doing barefoot. What are you on Naked and Afraid or?
No.
No. The people on Naked and Afraid would love to have this garden.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine if they had my garden during peak like summertime?
A bean?
They could probably live a little bit better.
What is this bean?
Oh, there's lots of beans and things growing, or just that fell on the soil. Okay, we got one down. Sure wish I had that shovel. I might move this one right there. Okay, so I'm going to start putting tomato cages around these. I'll put this one in. While you're digging, Lily, I'll plant them.
Okay. I'm waiting for you.
Thank you. Good job, Lil. That'll go there. Oh, I'm so excited for peppers. I miss when we don't have peppers.
Ham, are you deciding to eat our cat?
What? What are you talking about?
Our cat, Pepper.
Oh, not that pepper.
Why is there like so much bugs?
Well, bugs live in the garden.
There's so much bugs.
Can I see your shovel real quick, Lil? I just want to do this real quick. Just kind of move that over a little pinch.
You have to dig with your hands.
Yeah, you could dig with your hand too, if you want.
I love digging with.
So like right,
Look out, little.
they burrow in the ground.
Oh, worm.
Oh, let them go.
Oh my god, it just like disappeared in the hole.
Yeah, they live in the soil. The earthworm is breaking down the.
He literally just moved so fast into his hole.
They
He was
break.
just like, ah!
Earthworms break down the organic material in the soil.
Oh,
I just added a bunch of worm poop. There's a worm
he's a
poop.
worm.
There's some poop. That's what it is. Castings.
And bugs crawl over me. Pincher bugs and lollipops.
Yeah, these plants got really soaked from the rainstorm. A little too wet, I think. What we could do, you guys want to grow carrots, right, this year?
Yes.
So I was thinking we could build a carrot box, and
Just like at our other
yeah,
house.
maybe a little smaller, like a simple thing, nothing crazy. And you guys we can make our own soil that's kind of loose and sandy. I'll do a little research on growing carrots. Yeah, we've tried to grow carrots in the past, and they're like maybe like 2 inches long and kind of funky looking. I think it's just the soil wasn't soft enough or something.
They were still really good.
They were good? Yeah, you guys loved them.
We still have a picture of me having like this big of a round
Yeah,
carrot.
they were kind of fat carrots, fat
That
and stumpy.
one carrot was really big.
Yep. So we'll maybe that'll be another video for the channel. I got a lot of video ideas, but not enough time to get them out.
Actually, maybe you even put that picture up.
You want to hear a really cool idea for a video, Lily?
What?
I'm gonna do this one of these days. We're gonna make a mold. We can make a bunch of different shaped like molds of faces, or like we can make like a teddy bear mold or a square mold, and we're gonna put like we'll put like a melon in it while it's growing, and it'll take the shape of that mold. We could try to do that. And I was thinking for Halloween it'd be cool if you could make a mold of your face and then put that like put a pumpkin in it and let the pumpkin grow into the mold.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a pretty ambitious video though.
Alrighty.
And it might not work. But I have seen people grow melons and things in different molds to make certain shapes. That'd be cool.
Alright.
Okay, we got more. We got lots more. We got that whole tray. Okay. So, whoops. What we got here, Lil? We got another Bertha. Bertha there. Sweet banana pepper. Banana. Sweet banana. What if we should mix them a little bit?
Hold up, I'll be right back.
No, it doesn't matter. Okay. All right. Let me check the stream. See if there's any questions. Any new questions? Online's BizWiz. She is a true country girl. No shoes. Yep. She likes riding horses too. All right. Can we see what I'm doing here in the camera? Yeah, we can see. I'm going to pan up the hair just a little bit. All right. Let me get back to digging. Okay. Yeah, after I get the garden planted out, I'm gonna make compost from last year's garden. We're gonna turn all that material into compost, and I'm gonna top dress everything with that, and that should really help too. Get the plants growing really good. I think the best compost that you can get is stuff that you make from your own house. It's free of all that debris and stuff. Because when you buy compost at you get it from the yards, the rock yards or the landfills. They're basically just getting waste material from the cities, which is fine. But the problem is that people throw plastic bags and bottles and all kinds of crap in there. They'll put garbage inside those things, and they try to separate them the best they can, but they miss a lot, and you'll get a lot of debris in your compost. And I think there's what's that, Lily?
I need the shovel.
You need the shovel? Okay, here you go.
Did you find that? Did you find the other one?
No, I haven't found it yet.
This one looks bigger than the one.
So yeah, I was saying like the compost too. You get a lot of debris.
It's really
Hold on, Lily.
What?
Yeah, it's about a foot. So yeah, like, you'll get a lot of like micro like plastic in your compost that you can't see. That's been like basically melted by the heat of the composting action. Or little bits of plastic at least that aren't melted that you can't really see in the soil. Okay. We're doing good, Lily.
Yeah.
When we Okay. I just got to make sure the drip system works good.
What is that?
Some kind of, it's like clay or sand. Something to,
Maybe it's from when we first started it.
yeah, it's just clay. Needs to be mixed up.
Oh wow.
What is it?
It's so easy.
Yeah, you
to
can see
stand
like
up.
I've got an old tarp that was out here. Whoever owned this house before, they had a big swimming pool, and they put a tarp under it, and the tarp got embedded in the soil, and I've been finding like little bits of tarp. Okay.
It is so easier standing up.
Yeah. It's kind of hard on your back if you bend over. That one's not a foot away, sweetheart.
Oh, it
Let's.
isn't?
No. Let's
Oh yeah.
put it like you can kind of like maybe right there. Just hit it right here. Just dig it right there. Like right there, maybe. And then this one will go here. And then these can be Jvarskis. Once I transplant them, I might just go get a couple of Jvarskis and stick them in the ground just to get them going. You want to tell everybody what you like to grow?
I like to go.
Talk to the camera.
Well, I like to go artichoke, tomato, and carrot.
Carrots. Can they see you? I don't think they can see you. Hold on. There we go.
Well, artichoke, tomatoes, and carrots. I love the tomatoes because they're so good and sweet. And when our big tomatoes grow there, they're so good. You just pick. Well, this is what me and my brother does. We pick the big ones off and then just eat them, and they're so good. And I like to suck out the juice.
What's your favorite tomato?
Probably the sun gold.
Sun Gold?
What is it called?
Sun Sweet, Sun Gold,
Sun.
Super Sweet 100s.
Oh yes, super sweet.
The red, those are red colored ones.
Yes,
I got bad news. I didn't get any Sun Gold yet because they didn't have any.
What?
Go a little bit more over that way. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. And put it in line with this one.
Oh.
Let me see this. Go like this. Yeah. You can just move it over like pretty easily.
Whoa. This big hole.
Haven't found any gophers yet.
Oh no. That'd be scary if you were just standing there and found a gopher head.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you at the nursery, at this local nursery we get these plants from. They're kind of in rattlesnake territory, and the lady was telling me that they were burying a dead chicken on the property, and the first scoop of dirt they pulled out, a rattlesnake came out of it. They found a rattlesnake burrow, and I think they said they both had heart attacks. That would be pretty scary to dig up a rattlesnake. That's the one good thing about growing here. I don't have to worry like about rattlesnakes. I don't see any snakes back here. We do have this creek behind our house, and there are some wild animals that go back there. We've got foxes that'll come back there, and
I really
possums.
want hyenas. I really want hyenas in here.
You would want a hyena back there. That would be terrifying, Lily.
Oh, that would be cool.
There's the
And
creek.
coyotes. I love coyotes.
I bet you there's coyotes go back there. We just haven't seen them.
The only coyote I don't like is Coyote.
You don't like Coyote Peterson on YouTube? He's a good.
It's just scary.
He gets stung by everything.
I know, it's just scary and I hate it.
So yeah, we don't have to worry too much about rattlesnakes. But if we lived in the country in the hills, that'd be kind of scary digging in the garden because then we gotta watch it. So I'll probably have to get used to that when we do move.
Hey Dada, if we get a dog, we won't even have to spend the money on fertilizer.
Yeah, if we move to the country, I'm gonna put like our vegetable garden. I'm gonna build like a rattlesnake-proof fence with like micro mesh, so the babies can't get in our yard. Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I said, if we get a dog,
Oh, dog?
Yeah, you won't even have to buy fertilizer.
Oh, the dog will just poop?
There's like a million roly-polies right
they
there.
they live in the soil.
I know, but they're like
The roly-polies are the ones that eat my plants.
Oh, ladybug.
Okay, these are ready to plant, Lil? Lots of ladybugs out here. I like the melons we get from the garden. I think those are one of my favorite things to grow because they taste so good. They're so much better than store-bought melons. What do you think, Lil? The problem is sometimes they don't grow good. Oh, we're almost out of worm castings. Getting allergies? Okay. Got some more soil mixed up. We're doing great. You're doing a good job, Lily. Let's get these. Oh yeah, we gotta make sure our little stakes go in the ground. Let's put that stake right there. That one there. It's I forget what they are. I mean, once the plants.
Last year we had a bunch of peppers right here, and aren't we planting them again?
Yeah, they're different varieties. I got big Bertha bells. I got the candy cane bell peppers. I got lunchbox peppers. Lunchboxes are really good. Blake likes those. Sweet bananas are good. No hot peppers because kids don't like hot peppers. And Blake made a mistake one time and grabbed one and took a bite out of it.
No, that was me.
That was you? You did that?
And I literally was about to die.
Yeah, he won't die. He'll just breathe fire for a minute.
Are there scorpions here?
I haven't seen a scorpion.
Do you know if they're here?
I don't think there's scorpions, sweetheart.
Oh, good.
There's no,
If there was, I'd be staying inside all day.
there's no scorpion. Not in the city. There's pincher bugs.
No, they don't hurt.
Praying mantis. Roly-polies. Aphids.
I haven't seen a praying mantis in a while.
Yeah, they're going to be out. Once the garden gets planted, they're going to be out and about looking for bugs to eat. Pumpkin? I don't know. The cats just kind of do their thing. Wander around.
Why don't you want in the neighbor's yard or in the back?
That's a good question.
Or in the front? Oh my god, that's a big roly-poly. Oh my god! Where are these roly-polies coming from?
They're just everywhere. This is where they live, in the dirt. Can you imagine if that's your house? It's right there.
I mean, look at these roly-polies.
Yeah. All right. You guys are just tuning in. We're planting peppers. Lots of different varieties. Okay. I've got basil too, honey. You guys used to crush the basil?
What is this?
It's a tag. Garbage. We'll put it in here. I see your shovel, sweetheart, real quick?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's good?
Yeah.
And I think that's all the peppers for, well, I got my Advarskis all. I can maybe, I don't know, I might plant those another day. Or I don't know, maybe I'll put them in the ground. I've got a lot of them, so if I screw them up, I got backups. It's always good to, if you start your seeds, it's always good to have too many starts so you have backups in case you kill some of them.
In our gardening class at school, we don't normally plant them like this. Well, sometimes we do, but normally we just get the seeds and just poke a hole with our finger.
You sow the seeds, like this seed right here.
Here, I'll show you. We just poke a hole like that with our finger.
Yeah.
And push it in.
Oh, well, that's cool. That works. That works too. You don't plant like starts. They don't have like peppers, or you just do it
Yeah,
from
we
seed.
have peppers.
What kind of peppers?
I have no idea.
Yeah, at Lily's school they have a garden, and they have a gardening class, right?
My favorite part is the chickens.
I should be the gardening teacher.
Well, you're saying this howler isn't good?
I don't know. She's probably fine. Whose garden's bigger?
This howler's.
Yeah, but whose has more produce?
Yours.
Yeah. Mine.
This howler does have a lot of stuff. Sunflowers, corn.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
Corn is kind of a crop that you need like a lot of space for. I would love to grow corn, but I need a big space. You want to dig that one for me? Wheat? You guys are growing wheat? That's cool. What are you gonna make bread?
Last year we grew wheat, and now it's second grade. It's trying to plant them.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Is it a certain kind of wheat, like a special variety, or
I don't know,
just wheat? I'm sure there's different varieties. Wheat. That's good. You guys are learning where that stuff comes from. Your bread and your pastries.
You've made bread before?
Yeah.
Gardening? Actually, we've made a lot of stuff. We made salad, we've made pasta, we've made more salad, we've made salad dressing, we've made a lot of stuff. We've made bread with some kind of really delicious siding dip or something.
Some kind of dipping sauce.
Yeah, it's so good.
That's good.
We made lemonade. Well, my favorite part of making bread was grinding the wheat, which was really fun.
Your grandpa, Richard Malden, is saying it's nice to see Lily out there with her dad. Yes, it is very nice to have her out here.
Thank you.
And he likes honeydew melons. I don't have any honeydew melons planned, but I might
we do
get a couple.
Well, that is our melon growing over there.
You know what I was thinking? I was thinking, Lily, we'll grow melons there, and maybe I'll incorporate this fence as melons. I'm gonna try it. We'll see, but not today.
Honeydew, okay?
Honeydews?
We love honeydew.
Okay. All right, did you get all the plants?
Yes.
Perfect. You want to help me? Okay, I'm gonna start pulling them out, and you give me a scoop of soil. I'll give you a cup. You can just take that cup. It's over there by the. See it?
Yeah.
Your feet getting trampled or pinched by the.
No, I just got.
Not trampled, but. Want that? You can use that. Give me one scoop of that and put it in each one of these areas. Can I have your shovel, please?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm just gonna do a little more refining. Make give the roots a more like space to kind of creep, like a softer soil. Okay, give me a scoop, just a little sprinkle. Okay. We got enough for that. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I might have to get some more worm castings. That's the last of it right there.
Where?
Huh?
There's more.
That's the last of it right there in that container. I don't have any more bags.
That was.
I should have bought more. I should order some. Okay, we'll put some right here. Let me dig this a little bit more. There's a bean. Look at the beans everywhere.
Wait, Papa, Grandma's watching this play right
Yeah, he's watching right now.
now? Is Blake watching?
Well, I'm sure he is. And say hi to your brother. Nicely.
Hi, Blake.
In a nice way.
Hi, Blakey.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and hook me up with some
All of
soil.
it?
Just like half of it. That's good. That's good. I'll mix it around there. The soil's really, really rich. There's our kitty.
Mom.
There's Pumpkin. Mr. Pump. I gotta put the tomato cages around these, otherwise the cats will lay on these. Okay? We're getting closer. All right, Lily, you got some more?
Should I just do
Dump it.
this?
Yeah, just dump it in there. Sweet. Ooh. You dump some right here. There we go. Now let's mix it in. Oh, yeah, looks nice. Good looking soil, huh?
Where's Pepper?
Pepper, I don't know where Pepper is.
Probably.
There he is. Here's Pepper.
Oh. He's probably under the boat or something.
I don't know. He was back here earlier when I first started the stream, and I had kind of shoot him away because he was like rubbing on the tripod, and it was shaking the camera and everything, and trying to lay on the plants.
It was like.
Yeah. All right, got that one in. That one's good. Okay, we'll get these pots out of the way. We're gonna put the tomato cages now. Now that those are in, I'll throw those in there. You can, how much more of that? Let's put that back and we'll use that for the remainder of the plants. Okay, let me check the stream. Good job, Lily. Thank you for your help.
Thank you. Were you just saying that, or did someone say it on there?
I said that, but no. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna put the cages in.
More tarp.
What?
More tarp.
You can throw that in the garbage if you want.
And the garbage is.
You know where the garbage can is, Missy. Ugh. Nope. Ow! Shoot, that did not feel good. Oh, I'm sure there's all kinds of spiders.
That's like a.
All right, so that's one cage. It's kind of the wire is kind of screwed.
Did you weld this together?
No, I didn't make these. I don't know where I got these. Someone gave these to me actually.
Was it you?
No, I probably bought some of them and then I got some from somebody else. These things don't work for tomatoes because they're only like 4 feet tall, and my tomatoes are 8 feet tall.
That's more like a tomato.
Yeah, the ones I made.
These are getting dry.
Yeah, the soil, I got rock dust in it and it kind of dries your hands out. So. Yep. Okay, you want to hold that for me?
When we had our other peppers
Mm-hmm.
here,
Yeah.
I used to put my face in the tall peppers, and it looked like a miniature forest. And I was like, whoa!
A miniature forest? Yeah, it kind of does.
It was like so cool.
Okay, hand me that one. Thank you. This is much better than going to work. I could do this for a job all day long. I just need more viewers. I need to get millions of views per month. Then I could just then I can go. Oh, I'd work. I'd still be working. I'd be doing this all day, doing crazy videos about gardening.
Yeah, no matter what, if you had the day off, you still work.
Yep. There's always work to do. I'm not always gone. Not all the time, but ooh, string in my nose or hair. Okay. You want to go boating? That sounds kind of fun. I want to go boating too. When do you want to go? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Want to go tomorrow?
No, I think we're going somewhere else tomorrow. Cabin. Well, that's fun.
Are you coming, Dad?
Yeah. I think so. We'll see. I'll talk about it with your mom. Ay.
I
Ay.
wonder what this is. That cat something did you get on
I might have to reroute my soaker tube. I didn't think about this when I. That's easy enough to pull out. 7 thumbs up.
I wonder why his hair didn't grow as long as Clifford.
It's a different kind of cat. They're different.
But I thought they were brothers.
Nope, they're not brothers. They're
I thought they were brothers.
Are they? Well, they're brothers, like stepbrothers. They have different mommies and daddies, probably.
If they were rescued together.
Yeah, they were rescued. They're like the similar age. Definitely.
But that's not a mystery. And they were like this big.
Oh yeah, they were pretty small. They've been nice. They're good kitties. They're probably the best cats I've ever
My friend's
dealt with.
kittens were really small. They were like this small.
They're very kind cats too. They don't bite or anything. Them cats are vicious.
I mean, Pepper kind of nips.
Yeah, that's more of a playful thing.
Yeah.
He's not trying to bite you for real.
Yeah, and his nips don't really hurt.
Yeah, if he wanted to, he can ruin you. With those fangs, he could go right through your hand.
And they're literally only 4.
They're only 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're only 4.
They were full grown, right? They don't take long to be full grown.
They're bigger than that girl cat that's older than them.
Yeah, they're boys. Boys are usually bigger, but not always, but sometimes. Most of the time, actually, I should say most. Yeah. Okay, so we got one more tomato cage, and then I gotta. A horse. Horses are very expensive animals.
Well, I got 2,000, so why can't I get one?
Yeah, but it costs probably more than 2,000 a year to just keep the horse. Gotta feed it and gotta have a place for it.
Farm. Yeah, but I have more than 2,000.
Yeah, I go quick, honey. It goes very fast. $2,000. Maybe when we move. Okay, we'll get some more tomato cages for that. The wind's starting to pick up. All right, so Let's see, Lil. Should we plant the Ajvarskis?
That sounds like a last name.
It does, huh?
Sure.
Like a Russian name. All right, let me go get a couple of Ajvarskis, and we'll just get some in the ground so they can start growing. Let me grab a flat. You want to entertain the people watching?
Yeah, sure. I'll entertain you.
Appropriately. Nothing. You can just talk about the garden.
Squashes and beans.
You can. They might not be able to see you because the camera's like on the peppers. Can they see you? Yeah, they can see you still. I'll put it like that.
And Dad, what did we have over here? I think they were beans.
I had beans, but I think I'm gonna do something different this year. Oh, these guys are pretty nice looking. Okay, don't touch the phone.
That's really nice.
Is it still going?
I just told them about that.
Oh, it's hard to hear her. It says. Okay. It
What did he say?
says it's hard to hear you, Lily.
Oh, sorry.
But can you hear her at all? Maybe it's going through my headset. It could be going through my headset. Could you still hear me? I don't. I probably is going through the phone. Okay. You can't hear her at all? Oh, it's going through these. Can you hear me?
Oh, you guys are liking it
Okay, so I guess the audio is going through my headset. So these are the Ajvarski peppers that I started. They're a little smaller than I wanted. I had some issues germinating them this year. I think, I don't know, they got some kind of fungus in the soil and the starting mix, and it rotted all the pepper roots. So I had to restart them again a little bit later than I wanted, but they'll still do good this year.
Dad, are those the plants that were in the garage?
Yeah.
From the orange white?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever had nights that in the nursery place where you can get the plants literally like daylight in there?
Oh, yeah.
They want it to be daylight. All the plants.
That's when they need to grow.
Could you disconnect it from your system?
I don't know if I can. I'm not sure on that one.
Seriously?
Why, you want to talk?
Well, they can't hear me. Can you guys hear me?
I'm sure they can. And maybe it's a good thing I have on my headphones so they get some good audio out of it. I can repeat what you say. Okay. Let's see. Let's make sure the camera's on us.
Oh, it's on us. Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was making sure they could see the TV.
Yeah, this is good. Good practice for me. Live stream practice. Okay. All right. You going in the teepee? Yeah. Careful. So I just I'm gonna leave these in the pots. These are compostable pots. I'll show them what I'm doing. So these are the peppers that I just recently put these in these compostable pots. So I'm gonna leave them in there because I think it might fall apart. And I'm just gonna tear like holes so that the roots can have easy access. Can you hook me up with some mix? No. Thank you. Yeah. Just dump some in each hole. Just a little half, like, that's good. That's good. This one too?
Sorry, there's a ladybug on my
Okay,
hand.
no worries. Okay. Oh, yeah, they stick, they can grab onto you good. I rescued like 20 of those in the pool, the ladybugs,
Oh yeah.
one day.
Right, the ladybugs.
What, honey?
The ladybugs in the pool.
Oh, you're gonna go rescue the ladybugs?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ladybugs like to go in the pool and they can't get out. You see any? Uh-oh. Might have found a gopher pathway. Maybe. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Meow. How's it going, cat? All right. I think I'll put 2 more peppers here, the Advarskis, and then I'm going to call it a day on the peppers for this bed. This bed will be done. The zucchini might the zucchini might get in the way of these guys at the end, but we'll put them anyways. See if they give anything. Okay. All right. Now the peppers are planted. I think that's perfect. Okay, so let's see what's left in the garden. All right. See if I got any comments. Oh, that's good. Everybody could hear Lily. Whoop. Okay. So I'm going to move the camera. So there's all the peppers. We got the tomato cages. What is it?
Gopher hole right on the edge of the pool.
Oh yeah, I'll come take a look in a second, okay? After we're done live streaming, I'll come take a look. So there's the peppers. I've got to buy some more cages for these guys. I'm going to have to put something around these because the cats are going to ruin them. For sure, they're going to kill my little ones. Damn, I wish I had some more cages right now. I don't trust my cats. So this bed is pretty much planted out. I got my tomatoes there. This I'll probably do this after the live stream. I'll just throw some seed in. I might let those dry out a little bit because they're kind of, I don't know, I think the rainstorm kind of goofed them up. They were doing good before the rain soaked them for a day. So I'll work on this, and then I'm going to plant, I think the last thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to plant out the melons on the back fence trellis. And hopefully those come out of the pots easily without wrecking the root system. Okay, so I'm going to set up the camera, and then I'm going to go grab the melons. Actually, you know what? Let's see. I'll just take the camera with me. You guys can follow me. Hey, there you guys are. All right, let's go grab the melons out of the garage. Willie wants to show me something. What is it, a gopher problem? We got gophers.
Big, pretty big gopher.
Did you find the opening? Is there an actual opening, or are you just seeing where they're making a mess out of the... Here, I'll show you guys the gopher problems we're having. So this is right next to my pool. So I put sand under the pool and carpet, and I had it perfectly flat. And this is what the gopher did. It been burrowing in there and throwing sand everywhere. But they haven't been doing it in the garden, so I don't know. Maybe they just like this sandy area. Is there any more holes?
I didn't realize it.
You better get those gophers, Pumpkin. Okay, come on, help me, Lily.
It'd be a huge lunch for them.
That would be a nice lunch for the cats, not for us.
And it's not a waste of food.
Unless you're on Naked and Afraid, you'd eat it, right? That's all you would eat. Okay, we're going to go back into the garage.
Are those the melons?
Those are the melons right here. Let's hope that they don't. I hope they're. Oh yeah, they got some nice roots growing on them.
Did you show them what you built?
Did I show them what I built? No.
Yes, desk.
No. I just Lily wants me to show you my workbench. It's messy. That's not part of the gardening channel. Showing them the workbench.
I know, but you built it.
I did build it. Yes. Okay, it's a good workbench to hold my plants. Okay, so let's grab this flat of plants without ruining them. It's a good amount of plants. Okay, back to the garden. This is a chaotic live stream here. It'd be the background music, huh?
Well, if you need any background music.
Okay, we're going back to the garden. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I planted much, but once this stuff grows, it's going to be insane. All right, let's start over here. We're just going to fill this thing with melons. I might actually start some more melons in the garage tonight just as a backup in case something happens. And we'll start over here. I'm going to put this down and I'll set up the tripod. You can watch me plant. And then we'll end the live stream after that. I think you've probably seen enough of me planting. What's cool about the live stream is two people can come in and out if they have time. Want to see what's going on. So I'm gonna set up this. Okay, Lil, you got your cat with you? That's Lily's buddy. She likes to lay with them in the trampoline. Just make sure he doesn't like lay on the plants because he will.
Yeah,
He's
a
a plant crusher. Bolo and April Journey in the Moment said we can never get enough of growing up garden. Well, thank you. Okay, you ready, Lil? Or are you gonna play with the cat? All right, here we go. Melon time. Wish me luck. Getting them out of the trays. Ones I got actually. Quite a few. Okay. Let's see. Make sure the stream's still going. All right. Maybe I'll put the melons on the other side of the fence. I hope I planted enough. Soil looks pretty good. Now, these are perfect. These are nice and established. Excuse me. Okay. Got one there. Yeah, last year I planted the seeds. I just sowed them directly in the ground. And yeah, only a few of them came up, and then the cats kind of destroyed them. And the bugs ate some of the plants that came up, and then I, I basically bought a bunch of plants at the nursery late in the season and put them in. And those they gave a few melons, but they kind of got screwed up from the irrigation system not working. So I really hope that we get a good melon harvest this year. In the past, we've had really great success growing melons on this wire uh, remesh. You get this stuff at Home Depot. That's pretty cheap stuff. It's not that expensive for a sheet of it. It's kind of like a sheet of plywood, like a 4x8 sheet. And I forget what they costed. They were costing like $10 or less, but who knows what it costs now? Everything's gone up in price. Okay. Yeah, once you get so these cantaloupes in the past, when they were ripe, they would just fall off. And then you just go out in the garden every day around the time they're starting to ripen and just pick them off the ground. The only thing is you got to get them right away or the bugs will start chewing on them. And once the bugs start getting into them, they'll go bad. So you can make little slings for them. I think this year I might do that, make slings so we don't lose any melons. Because they're so delicious once they're ripe. Okay, so there's that one. All right. Yeah, if I was making this video, normally it'd be a 5-minute video and a time lapse. How far into this are we? 185 minutes in. Here's what one of the plants looks like up close. I'm going to move the camera for you. I'm starting to get out of frame there. Any comments? There we go. We'll just leave, I think we'll leave the camera like that. You can see me working my way down. Okay. We'll thin a few of these out. Some of these have like 4 or 5 plants growing. I'm going to thin some of them out. I'll leave 2 for now, 2 or 3, and then I'll thin them out. I'll pick the biggest one out of the bunch. A lot of weed roots over here. Or roots from these trees, these cypress trees maybe, I don't know. Our cat's over here trying to catch a lizard. Yeah, Lil.
Can I help you when you're done? Can I do my signature and sign off?
Sure. When I'm all done. Your cat's trying to catch a lizard
Pepper.
on the fence. We have a bunch of bluebelly lizards in our yard, and as soon as they start coming out from their, I guess they're hibernating, the cats just start just killing them all. Like they have no chance with the cats. And I actually like the lizards around because they eat the insects and whatever else is in the garden that I don't want eat my plants. So I try to save them if I can, but sometimes the cats, they...
Dad, come tell me when you're signing off.
Okay. Lily wants me to... She wants to do the sign off of the video, or the ending of the video. Okay. Not a lot of room back here to work, just enough room to walk. Okay. We're moving right along here. And the soil looks so good. Nice and black and rich looking. I'm going to really work hard on the soil this year. I'm going to add a lot of inputs, lots of compost and stuff like that. Lots of compost tea, fish hydrolysate. That stuff works really good. The pure protein. That's probably the best working stuff you can get to bring your plants back to life, make them explode with growth. The only thing is you got to get out in the garden and actually do it. And sometimes I get too busy and I don't have time to even do that, unfortunately. All right. We're almost to the end. And these melons will creep around and they'll fill in all the gaps. I think I'm planting them about, I'd say, a foot apart. And then once they start kind of putting out their little, they start creeping out, I'll start training them to grow on the trellis. I'll use these garden clips. Let me show you guys real quick. So once the melons, they get their little climbing, they start wanting to climb or grow, I'll take these little clips and I'll just, I'll wrap the vines up, the wire, and I'll hold them in place with these. It works really good. I'm going to move the camera a little bit closer. There we go. I can see what I'm doing. Okay. I'm getting kind of hungry. Almost lunchtime. All right. Wow, there's so many roots over here. I don't know what it's coming from. Must be from the cypress trees or something. Yeah, you got to be careful with melon plants or zucchini because they don't like their roots mess with too much. You can't yank them out and separate them because they'll die on you. Okay. That one. Okay. Yeah, the area closest to the back fence has the worst weeds with that crabgrass and stuff. Tree roots. Well, the tree roots probably love my soil because it's got all kinds of goodies in it. Oh, wow. Whew. Wow, look at these weeds. My goodness. The hell are these coming from? Look at these things. Stealing my nutrients. It's interesting. I'm getting some like dry spots in the soil where it's like super dry, and then other spots are very moist and wet, depending on where you dig. Okay. We're getting down to the last 4 plants. I think we got, man, just enough to fill this up. I need 4 more holes. So we'll go 1 here. There we go. And we'll just cram this one at the end. Okay. So this stuff is nasty, this crabgrass. Definitely don't want this in the garden, but it's hard to get rid of. Creep underground, I think. Okay. We got the last 4 melon plants. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. All right. We'll mix the rest of this stuff in with them. Okay. All right, I think I got most of the garden planted. Let's see. We'll do a quick walk around. All right, so there's the melons. We got those in. I'm going to hit them good. That needs water. So this bed's completely planted. Got my tomatoes. That back bed is planted. I might do a little rearranging after I end the live stream. I'm probably going to take those out, and I'll just move. I might move those kale plants over. They can be moved easily. They won't die. And maybe put a few more zucchini plants. I think I have a couple more, or some peppers. That's all planted. And then I'm going to work on this. I might let those beans dry out a little bit. They got kind of funky because of the rain. There's always something that ruins your stuff. So I'll plant the rest of those, and I might put some seeds as backup, just so we can get some stuff growing here. And then I'm going to think about this back fence. I might try to make this a melon growing area and just grow melons on here. But we'll see how that goes. That'll be a project for another day. All right. So Lily wanted to end the video, so I need to get Lily out here. Hopefully someone's watching this and can tell her. Oh man, that was a good work. Got all the tomatoes there. Yeah, it's looking good. comes Lily. She wants to. I guess she wants to do the ending of the video. So, all right, Lily. So you want to say something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please share this video with your friends and family and make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Good job, Lily. Thank you so much.
Bye.
All right. All right. We'll see you guys the next live stream, I guess, or next video. All right. Yeah, that was kind of fun. It's kind of weird having other people watch me while I'm live. I can't edit, so. But yeah, it's a good learning experience. And I'm gonna try to start doing these live streams more regularly throughout the growing season. Maybe I'll try to do it once a week or something, but not this long. Obviously, this was a long one because I had to plant. Um, yeah, if there's, I'm gonna think of some stuff to do during the live streams. All right, so I want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys the next stream or episode. All right, thanks. Bye.